So this is the brand new Lenovo X1 ThinkPad. This is the 7th generation, and it pretty much looks exactly like the previous year. But this year, instead of redesigning the whole thing, they just improved it significantly. So you get a lighter design. Instead of 2.6 pounds, it's now 2.49, and it's also slightly thinner. So if you chug this in your bag, you're not gonna feel it while you're on the go. And they did this while all retaining all their ports. Other laptop manufacturers are getting them. Some of you have to live the dongle life, but why bring a dongle when you have all the ports built into such a thin laptop? You have the HDMI port if you have to do a presentation, USB Type-C. On the other side, you have another USB port, basically everything you need for a business environment. Now this year they're celebrating carbon fiber, or the carbon weave specifically. All of their laptops have always been made out of carbon fiber, but this year they're showing the weave on top to give it a distinct look, to show you guys not only that this laptop is mill tested for like splash resistance or some of the elements if you're in a specific environment, but also to show how light this laptop is. Besides that, you still comes in two different variations. You have the Full HD model, which is a little bit brighter than last year, and you also have the WQHD model, which goes to 500 nits of brightness and it supports HDR. Now, it's still using the 8th gen Intel processor. It hasn't been confirmed exactly which one's being used yet, but when this is released later on next year, I'll have those details for you. So this is a quick look at the Lenovo X1 ThinkPad. The next thing is the Yoga. So this is pretty much the exact same laptop as the X1 ThinkPad, but you have the option of putting it into a convertible format. Usually this laptop has always been bigger than the regular X1. So what they did is basically shave the size of it, and if you look at it closely, they're the exact same size. And the difference is, instead of getting carbon fiber, you're doing more of a metal build. So if you prefer that feel to the laptop, you're gonna get it with this. So the last thing is the sound. Last year you had two bottom firing speakers that would bounce off whatever flat surface you had it on. This year you get front facing speakers, a total of 4, giving you better sound quality. We actually did a little sound test here, and here's the results. The newer generation of Yogas get louder, have better lows, and the direction of the sound feels more immersive. Whereas the other one from the previous generation was a little bit tinny because you had bottom firing speakers. Now both of these laptops will be available in June of this year. And it really comes down to your personal preference. This one's a little bit heavier, but you do get the convertible experience and you do get a metal build laptop. Whereas this one is significantly lighter, feels a little bit more premium due to the carbon fiber, but yet you don't get the convertible experience. Now you do also have the pen on this one, whereas on this one you don't. So those are some of the things you have to decide if you're looking at both of these devices. So that wraps up my quick review on the Lenovo X1 ThinkPad. Make sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and stay tuned for more CES 2019 coverage.